Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I will do a complete Ember guide. I will tell you about her role in physical team and her best gear and weapon options for both support and DPS playstyle. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about Ember's abilities. What does she provide to her team? Ember is a survivability focused character who provides you a shield and a bit of healing. Let's take a closer look. Of course, we have basic attacks, which are one of the best for stagger and damage. If you want to do a DPS Ember, you want to firstly level her normal attacks. They are her main source of damage. But it's not very good, but it's decent and will perform for you if you like Ember very much. Next, we have her battle skill, which deals a bit of hit damage and do a knockdown, so vulnerability for team. It can also get stuck to stun enemies, but I would rather use more useful skills in physical team. Next is her combo, which is one of the main part of her kit. It applies vulnerability when operator is attacked and deals physical damage. Also, it grants you some healing. On level 9 it will be like 600 something, and also treatment increase per wheel, so you have 400 wheel, it will apply additional like 500 healing. So without any buffs for incoming healing, it will be like 1000 healing when operator get hit. It's pretty decent, but of course not a regular level of healing. And lastly, we have her ultimate, which provides you shield. Shield is for 10 seconds, and shield conversion ratio will get to 25% on mastery 1. So you want to level your ultimate if you want Seeker Shield. Ultimate energy cost is quite high, so if you want to use it often, you want to build some ult gain efficiency and cooldown 20 seconds too. So let's take a look here. She gains some attack percentages. It's pretty nice for DPS, but not very big. And this is good because it provides you protection only when you cast in battle skill and combo skill, but it is activating your Eternal Serenite set if you run it. So you can run Eternal Serenite and receive a buff, and that's pretty good. And of course we have some damage here and degen stuff. And that's all for Ember's base kit. Let's quickly talk about Ember's potentials. Spoilers, they are bad. First potential, just a bit of quality of life, a bit of protection, a bit of extension of duration, nothing big. Next is just a tiny bit of bonus for your damage and for your healing, nothing big. Next one is also quality of life. If content is draining your HP like recent Ember Monument, it's more appealing, but anyway you can get without it through the content. Next one is improving of your ultimate, energy cost minus 15%. It's pretty decent, it can allow you to shield more frequently, because your ultimate is basically providing your shield and nothing else. And that's decent. And this can give your damage dealer 10% attack and a bit more Seeker Shield. So the best potential out of all, but still it's not very big. It won't improve your team damage by a lot. So potentials for Ember are pretty bad. And that's it for potentials. Now let's take a look at Ember's gear options. Here I've calced sets for DPS Ember and sets for support and utility. You can take a look yourself, I will link everything into the description. For gear sets, let's take a closer look. Firstly, about DPS. If you want to run DPS Ember, you have here Swordmancer, Ether Tech, and 50 LAN. In LAN and Ether Tech are roughly the same, depending on number of stacks of Ether Tech, and you should run Swordmancer gloves, the best stat and physical damage bonus percentage. But in my opinion, you should run just Swordmancer, because it's just around 10-12% worse than other sets, but it provides stagger, so you can stagger bosses and everything more often, and it will net better damage overall for your team, I would say. And here is just for reference how much DPS you lose if you run support sets. And now let's talk about support and utility gear options. Here we have links, Eternal Serenite, and just for reference DPS options. So in links you have three options. You can go HP percentage, Altgen efficiency gloves, and Bankasha armor for additional Altgen efficiency. Here I will quickly show you breakpoints. For ultimate, if you run gloves plus armor, you can alt every other rotation. So 8 battle skills and 2 combo skills is 2 rotations. So every other rotation you get your ultimate for consistent shielding. Let's move on. The biggest shield is with HP percentage, but you should run damage reduction. It's less shield because it's competing with HP and shield is carrying off HP. But it's like minus 42% damage to your Ember if you don't field her, and it will be better to use it if you don't field Ember. And also it provides will for healing. Now let's take a look at links with full healing. You should run this set if you're struggling to get through like content like recent Umbral Monument, which directly drains your HP, and it will be your biggest heal through heal kits. That's it for links. Now Eternal Serenite, which Ember can activate for 16% team-wide damage bonus through her talent node, which applies protected for a brief time, but still it activates her Eternal Serenite damage buff. And I would say that you should run Eternal Serenite because it's better for a team, because 16% damage buff, it's not a lot, but it's quite a lot. We have here your references, how much you lose when you run DPS Ember, and you definitely can get through with these numbers. And yeah, keep in mind that these numbers are all with mastery level 3 on maxed free-to-play weapon. So that's it for gear options. Let's quickly take a look on Ember's weapon options. I've got here DPS, support, on focus on shield, and Eternal Serenite buff also support Ember. So, get DPS out of the way. Baseline is Finishing Call, your free-to-play weapon, and Exemplar would be your best one. I assume 2 stacks, like 1 battle skill per rotation and 1 combo skill, and sometimes you get to 3 stacks, and it's her best DPS option. It's around 78% better than baseline, and if you want to run DPS Ember, you want this weapon as best. Next one is Standard Prince. It's around 14-15% worse than Exemplar, but it provides a bonus dagger and can feel pretty nice in team. It will indirectly increase your team damage through bonus daggers. It's fine. Cravenger, if you have lost right and pulled your signature, you can, and want to run DPS Ember, you can slot in here. Cravenger, it's just a stick and nothing else. And here are other options, I don't know, security plan I included, but it's here. Her signature, pseudo signature, just it. So DPS, you saw. Next one is recommendations when you focus on support, shielding. Of course, we have your signature standard badge as your best option. We have the best shield, by like 50% better than finishing call. And but we have worse healing because we lack will or healing bonus percentage. And for Thunderbird we have quite a sick shield, extra shield, 2400 as a passive, which you get every rotation. So it's best for survivability for sure. Next one is for Infirmary, Pseudo Signature, some shield, similar to free to play, and healing, but we have additional healing through passive, and it's around 1000, so it's pretty nice to have. And her free to play weapon is very good weapon, so you don't really need to chase this big stuff. We can even line it as the best. Because it provides a lot of HP percent, it provides bonus healing percentage, it's very nice free-to-play weapon, and you won't need any more survivability than that, I would say. So you can run finishing call and don't think about it. That's it for weapon options. Let's a bit discuss about Ember's role in her team. Of course, she fits in physical team because of vulnerability applying. So, her main role is support focused on survivability. So let's talk about it first. You want to run her alongside your crusher. It's admin or the pan. It's Chen always for now. And it's either Pog or Lifen. Who do you have? If you have both and wonder which is to tick if you want to run Ember in your team, I would say that if you run admin as your crusher, you should stick with Pog. So Pog, Chen, admin and Ember. Because this variant is quite skill points hungry, because admin use his skill to crush. And if you run the pan as a crusher, you want to run Lifen instead of Pog. So it's Lifen, the pan, Chen and Ember. Because it's less SP heavy, and the pan wants more vulnerabilities which Lifen can provide throughout. So that's it for support Ember. And if you want to run main DPS Ember and focus on her damage the most, you should run Lifen, Pog, I would say Chen and Ember. So you get your buffs from Lifen, from Pog, Chen for applying vulnerabilities for more breaches for Pog, and Ember will be doing your damage through normal attacks if you want to run it this way. that's it for team compositions. That completes my Ember guide. I hope you had a great time, learned something new, and see you in the next one.